What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 4 of my favorite MLB picks for Sunday's games. We're going to walk through that data. I'm going to explain to you why I like these picks and why I decided to put my money on them. Sorry, I kind of lost my voice a little. I went to a buddy's concert tonight, so my voice is a little rasp. That's why. And then, look, if you want to do your own research, do your own research. Bet responsibly, right? I'm not making any guarantees on these. These are just the picks that I like, and it's where I decided to put my money. I'm excited to walk you guys through that data. Do what you want with the information. I typically make money, and we typically do well on here. Looking at the picks that I gave out for today, Saturday, we cashed one slip. We missed one slip. The slip that we cashed, I absolutely nailed. Noah Cameron under 2.5. He didn't give up any runs. And then you say Kikuchi, I said under 17.5 outs because I thought he'd get hit a lot and his pitch count would get high. It did. He gave up runs. He ended up getting pulled early and he stayed under 17.5 outs. So that was an easy cash. The other slip, both players just completely chalked. Hit one, missed one, profitable day overall. You made money if you tailed both of these slips. If you would have made more money if you were in VIP. We cashed the fuck out today. And I told people in VIP, like when I posted the game picks, I said, I love the board today. I am going heavy on these. And we went 6-2 on our picks today. We went 5-2 in the MLB. We hit our only WNBA pick as well. Went up over 3 units. I made over $3,000 on these picks. Great day. And yet I'm sure there's still somebody who's pissed off because they lost money because they put them all in a parlay and they want to know why we didn't hit all seven picks. Now, looking at the parlays as well, we cashed another 2 parlays in VIP also. We just missed our 20x 5-man parlay. Luis Robert ended up chalking, so that was a bummer. But we came close on that one. I feel like we have one right around the corner. We've been kind of getting right there on it. If you want to get in VIP, now's the time to do it. It's $25 a week. That price is going up within the next week for football season. This is the cheapest it's ever been, right? I dropped it for summer. So get in now at $25 a week, and you will lock that price in forever. And when you sign up using code MLB, you get 80% off the first week. So you're going to pay $5. You can try VIP out. It'll cost you $5 for a week of picks. If you would have tailed today's picks, you would have made way more than that. The other option to get in is you can sign up on either of these apps I tell you about in the video. You sign up, use my promo code, make a deposit, and send me a screenshot on Instagram. Now that's either of the apps I tell you about in the video or any of the apps below in the description. So whichever one you choose to do, but I would love to help you guys win some money with these VIP picks. I also do a giveaway every month. This month we're doing a signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. Takes you 10 seconds. You do those things, you will be entered to win that at the end of the month. Let's start getting into these picks though. Starting out with Zach Wheeler, over 7.5 strikeouts. He has just been on a tear really this whole year, but especially once he kind of got going. Early in the year, he got beat up his first few starts, but he's cooled off. He's been given some runs up here lately in these last few starts, and decent offenses that he's facing, right? But he's still getting his strikeouts in. They're still leaving him in long enough. He's getting out of jams with strikeouts, and he's hit this now in 8 out of his last 9 starts. He's gone over this, and when we look at him on the road, it's really the same story. He missed it against San Diego, who they strike out. They're in like the bottom 5 for strikeout rates. They don't strike out much. Otherwise, he's gone over in 6 out of his last 7 starts on the road. So he's hitting it on the road, at home, wherever. He's getting over this number. And Texas is right in the middle of strikeout rate. They're ranked like 16th out of all the teams. When we look at them against righties, yeah, their strikeout rates are all, it's kind of like a mixed bag. Half of them are better against righties, half are worse, so there's nothing for me to worry about there. I love Wheeler over 7.5 strikeouts here. He's just continued to fan guys. Now, Imanaga, there's two options here. The option I went with is under 5.5 hits allowed. When you look at it, he's only gone over this 4 times this year. He got rocked by the White Sox a couple weeks ago, or not even, a couple weeks ago now. But he's only gone over this 4 times all year. On the road, he's only gone over it twice out of 9 starts. Love both of those numbers. When we look head to head, he got rocked by St. Louis last year, but this year in his 1 start against them, he only gave up 1 hit. He had a 1-hit start against them. He pitched 5 innings, so it's not like it was just like a 2-inning start and he got injured. 5 innings, 1 hit in that game this year. And again, he's only gone over it 4 times. And since he's come back from injury, right, because he went out in May and then he came back here in June. Yeah, that's June. And St. Louis was actually his first start coming back from injury. And he only gave him 1 hit. And since he's come back from injury, he's only had 1 game where he's gone above this. And it was against the White Sox in that start, which is just weird. But otherwise, he stayed under 5 in every other start. That's the pick I'm taking, and it's the one I'm putting on the slip I'm going to show you. But I'm going to give you another option with a higher payout, a little more risk. Under half, for basically him to give up no walks, right? I'm saying he doesn't give up any walks. Earlier in the year, he was giving up some walks here and there. But when we look, since he's come back from injury, he's only given up 3 walks in, what is that, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 8 starts, he's only given up a total of 3 walks. So he's had 5 games where he hasn't given up any walks and then 3 games where he has given up 1. So I feel pretty good. When we look head to head, he did give up a walk to St. Louis here, but last year he faced him twice and didn't give up any walks. So it's being priced. I mean, this shows it at plus 190. So you're almost going to get that. Yeah, that's a great payout. I'm not going to try and explain the plus minus of betting, but either way, I think there's a lot of value in that pick. So if you want to take a little more risk, go with that. But I am taking Imanaga under 5.5 hits allowed, and Zach Wheeler over 7.5 strikeouts. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3x for this on Betr. I love Betr because of all the promos they give us. They give us 2 to 5 different discounted props every day, and they're good discounts. I tell people it's pretty much like Taco Tuesday discounts, right? Taco Tuesday, you get a couple 1 day a week. On Betr, you get multiple every single day, and they're up the whole day. Like, it's not like there's one at a time. They just drop 3 to 5 good promos on you every day in the morning. You can take advantage of them, and literally, if you just use Betr for that, you can stack your bankroll through doing 2-man entries where you do the discounted one that has a really good chance of hitting, and then you pair it up with another pick that you really like, and you're going to 3x your money. You can do 4 of those with the discounts. You might not hit them all, but if you hit 2 or 3, you're profitable, making $30 to $50. You do that day after day, you can make a really good bankroll on there. And when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $30 right after you make your first $10 bet. So here's how you can do it. Here's how you can make a good bankroll on Betr. Literally put $10 on there using code BWADE. You make the first bet, tail this one, right? You get $30 given to you right after you make that first $10 bet, and then you just use that to continue to take these discounted picks they give you. It's really good strategy. And when you sign up using code BWADE, make that $10 deposit and send it to me on Instagram. I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP, and you'll get all of our VIP picks for the next week. It's a win-win. Like, literally $10. That's all you got to put on there, and you can start this journey. Also, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson boxing glove. Let's get into these next two picks. Taking Patrick Corbin to give up over 2.5 earned runs. He actually had a decent month of July. You see it here. He stayed under this every game in July. Before that, he was just getting obliterated. He went over this in 7 out of 9 games before that. But now he's out of July, and he's right back to giving up 3+ runs in starts, right? He gave up 3 to the Yankees. He's coming up against this Phillies team. And look, the top of the Phillies lineup loves lefty pitchers. You look at it down the row, right? How do they face lefties? And if it's green, that means they hit better than their overall average. Basically, they're better at facing lefties than righties. You got Schwarber, Harper, Trey Turner, Castellanos. They all hit better against lefties, and those are their power bats. And when we look at Corbin facing left-handed, oh, no, it's not on here, but Corbin against left-handed batters, his fly ball to home run ratio goes from 11% overall to 16%. That means that 16% of the fly balls hit by left-handed hitters go for home runs. He's going to give up some bombs in this game. When we look at him head-to-head against the Phillies, he hasn't faced them this year. He faced them last year while he was with Washington, but he gave up 4 runs and then 2 runs in the other start. He hasn't had a good start against them. And again, the month of July is over, and I think Patrick Corbin's right back to being Patrick Corbin, going up against this Phillies offense that is really hitting its stride right now. I think they get over 3 on him. And then Stephen Kwan. This is probably my pick of the day. Love Stephen Kwan over 1.5. Hits, runs, and RBIs. You look at what he's done over the last 20, right? He's only missed this 5 times in his last 20 games. He has just been super consistent. He's coming up against the White Sox, who he crushes historically as well. He's gone over this in 12 out of 18 games against them since the start of last year. And then when we look at him against Davis Martin, he's only faced him 4 times, but he has 3 hits and 4 at-bats against him. So that's not great news for Davis Martin. Stephen Kwan hits him really well. He hits righties well. Also, he's .292 against them. And everything just points towards Kwan getting over here. Goes over against the White Sox a ton. He's gone over a bunch lately, and feel really good about Kwan over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting just about 2.8x for this on Sleeper. Sleeper's probably my favorite fantasy app. Like, if you haven't tried it out yet, you really need to. You're missing out. They have great payouts. They have awesome promos. They probably give us 4 to 6 a day. Discounted picks, profit boosts, protected picks. They get their lines up early. Super easy app to use. It's really clean. And they have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to double that first deposit up to $100. And they're going to give you a free pick as well. It's a no-brainer. Like, tap in, use that app, take advantage of the sign-up bonus, and send me the screenshot. I hook you up with a free week of VIP as well. It's a win-win. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Like, I keep telling you guys, it's literally as easy as just moving your money from one app to another. Like, it's not like you have to take money even out of your bank account. Just withdraw money from a different app, put it into Sleeper using code BWADE. It gets doubled. You have twice as much money without taking any risk, and you get a free week of VIP with it. Even if you're already in VIP, if you send me the screenshot, I'll extend your VIP another 7 days when you sign up for another app. So try it out, whether you sign up on Sleeper or Betr, or any of the apps below in the description. You sign up, use my promo code, and send it to me. I'll hook you up with the week of VIP. Or you can just sign up using code MLB and get 80% off. But either one works. I want to help you guys win. So tap in. If you would have tailed these picks today, you would have cashed the fuck out. We have guys in VIP that, first day, like, just crush it. I want to help you. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so that you get entered to win that signed Mike Tyson glove. I appreciate you guys. I really do. And I'm grateful for this channel, the opportunities it's given me, and just this community. So, tail some of these picks if you want to. Leave them alone if you don't want to. But let's make some fucking bread.